And
Listen,
Do you mind if I put my 2 cents in?
no, I don't mind.
Call the police immediately.
I don't get it.
no idea what you're talking about. Yes? Hello? Hi, stranger.
I want ham and eggs and flapjacks with lots of butter and syrup and coffee. I'll take the coffee now.
Why have you come with me? Strange.
Where's my dough?
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another Vibes and Stuff live in the morning. Uh-oh.
What's good, boss?
I'm hearing an echo.
Yeah, that's you. I don't hear an echo in you. There might be something on your end, but I don't hear it. What's up, Vibrant Ones? What's happening? How y'all this morning? Good. Good. So you doing good this morning, Chuck?
Yeah, considering, yeah, definitely.
Good. Hold on for just a second, man. Oh, not you. Hold on, but
Yeah, man. So how y'all doing this morning, man?
man, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Looking good.
Shit, yeah. Okay, appreciate you. appreciate you, but yeah, man. So what's in your cup?
Well, you know how I go.
Yep, water.
Sparkling water.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get this this weight up off me. I wish I would have done it. I wish I would have done it earlier. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes you have to have motivation though. And in that moment, you got to have that moment, that jump off point that make you realize and that stop you in your tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I'm man. What I could have, you know what I mean? I know that waiting for that moment, and it's like when the moment comes, it's like, man, why did it have to get here for me to decide, you know, to do the right thing for myself, man? Nothing will sober you up quick than um, a unwanted diagnosis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
wow. So, yeah, man. So I'm really sticking with this being healthy lifestyle, man. It's work. Anything worth doing, ladies and gentlemen, is work involved. It's not going to come to you easy.
Yeah.
And I salute you for being dedicated to that vegan lifestyle, because I know that's even more work.
Yeah.
But you're persevering, definitely.
Yeah,
Uh,
man. Yeah.
so how you feel? Like, how do you feel now that you've been what, a month and a half, 2 months?
It's been about a month and a half. It's like in some weird timeline, like between 6 and 7 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's been long enough for me to say I am vegan, but not long enough to actually like share my results and stuff.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So at about 90 days, I feel comfortable talking to people about my like the changes that I'm going through. I sound and changes I'm going through. I sound like a old ass Jones Girls cut from back in the day. These changes I'm going through. Woo woo woo. Not like that. Not like that. Not drama. Because anybody old school in here, see, we didn't say drama back in the days. We said words like changes. I'm going through all these changes on the job. You know what I'm saying? that's that old school. That's that old school flavor. You know what I'm saying? That old school, you know,
sophistication.
My woman put me through all these changes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like the OJs or something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so I'll at 90 days, something like that, about 90 days or so, I feel comfortable sharing my stuff. What is this, soft porn? Sharing my experience with the world. Like, is it worth it? Is it not? You know what I'm saying? What's the best way to do it? You know, and all that stuff. So yeah, man. So Will Smith issued a lame ass apology to Chris Rock, and I was thinking that should have been current events, but I don't want to talk about that shit. I don't want to.
Yo, they are beating that to death.
Yeah,
resurrected and beat it to death again. I'm like, man, listen. I think if you spent 5 minutes, 10 minutes of your day talking about it, that's good enough.
That's too much. Yeah.
This is too much now. I could care less before, but I can really not give a blah 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 blah. Right. I was like, man, the fascination with other people's business and you know, I would have and would have, man.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you know what I like doing, and I ain't changing the subject. I'm just interject this real quick, but so you know we are seen all over the world, right? Like when I say Staffadan, people all over the world that use YouTube, they get to hear Staffadan's name all over the world. So I say Staffadan, people in the Philippines and China and everybody that has access to YouTube and click on this video will hear me shout them out. So when I say Osaduke, everybody around the world get a chance to hear Osaduke name, right? Shout them out. You know
yes, sir. I mean?
Yeah, so South Brooklyn is in the building. What's good? Yo, so
yes, sir.
Not changing the subject. I just wanted to throw that in there. Just real quick, man. But hey, you ready to do this lifestyle, this health and lifestyle?
Let's do it.
All right. Let me see if I can get the producer on his job. Health and lifestyle. Chuck.
Yes.
So how are you feeling after you made the change to a healthy lifestyle?
I ask myself every day, man, do you want to live?
Yeah.
Because thinking about food, I've never thought about every meal to the T ever in my life.
Right.
Other than like, man, you know, it's Thanksgiving, man, I'm getting some of that macaroni. I'm putting some of that potato salad. Like, but to break a 30-something-year-old habit of bad eating, and really, really bad eating, the past 10 years or so, to break that, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. Like, but I persevere only because like, bro, like I can do something about. My accident wasn't my fault. Can't change that.
Right.
But I know that you can reverse this with weight management and a better diet. So I'll be daggone if I'm losing limbs over something that I could prevent. You feel me?
Right.
And I got you. So
you trying to get ripped? You trying to get shredded? You trying to get that you trying to get that LL, that love you better body? This is for my number one. Yeah, girl.
Nah.
That's what you trying to do? That's what you trying to get to?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering, bro. Because I saw I saw the video last night for Love You Better. Right.
Okay.
And I was like, damn, if I can get back to that, well, me tell Uncle Ray that money thing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, Chuck, can I introduce story time, please?
Let's get it. I was hoping this was going to bring on something good. Okay. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone out there in YouTube land, we're getting ready for Uncle Freezy's story time. Story time. All right. So I don't have an animation yet, and I should, but whatever. That's arrogant. Like, do an animation for me talking about myself. You know what I'm saying? Sir, absolutely. If you find the time, definitely do it. Yeah. So okay. So I had this thing, right? I had this thing happen to me where I woke up this one day. It was like football season. Everybody was sitting around drinking beer. Yo, I'll tell you, this how bad it was. So we was sitting around watching the Giants play somebody. It was like a September. September, man. My pops is like, yo, go to the store and get another 6-pack of Bud, 6-pack of beer. I was like, a 6-pack, man. Shit, we need a 12-pack. Yeah, man, ain't nobody drinking water. Everybody drinking beer. Man, a fire break out in here. We all gonna die. Ain't no water in here. You know what I'm saying? So I get up. I look at my shirt. My shirt is bulging out. Right? I'm like, this shirt. So me and my pops was living with my aunt. I don't want to say her name, but my auntie, right. My favorite auntie. So it was on the hill. So I walk up the hill to the corner store. I'm like, damn, the fuck? I get to the store. I'm like, what's wrong with you, fat boy? And I'm like, fat boy? I look, my shirt's still buzzing out. Like, oh, snap. I done had the summer where you eat everything in sight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I had the summer where you eat everything in sight. And at first, while you start doing it, you don't notice. Nope. Until your shirt start looking funny. Why my shirt sticking out? You know what I'm saying? And then I walk up the hill. It ain't, Chuck, I swear it ain't nothing but 2 blocks. 2 blocks, right? 2 blocks uphill. It ain't nothing. But it's something. Right? So, and then I'm walking. So I get the 6-packs, come back. And then my auntie, this I'll tell you how long ago it was. Yo, Robert Parr's in the building. But this I'll tell you how long ago. So I get a 6-pack of Bud and a 6-pack of Champale. Champale. What is that? But anyway. So I come back, you know what I'm saying? I walk back down the hill and I can't stop. I'm walking faster than I want to walk. I'm like, oh boy, I done got fat. Right?
I go upstairs, look in the mirror, because before this I had the military body. Remember, I boxed in the Army, so I woke up, went to boxing practice at 4:00, right? Came back to the barracks, took a shower, got dressed for PT, did PT, right? Went to the motor pool, right, until lunchtime. After lunch, I went to boxing practice and exercised, then went to the motor pool and then went home. That was my day in the military. So I exercised. Yeah. So I was shredded. Right? So because think about it, I exercised 3 times a day. 3 times a day I was exercising. In the morning, like 4:00 in the morning, like legit 4 a.m. I was jumping rope, right? At 4 a.m. Not wake up at 4. I'm talking about wake up at like 3:15. You know what I'm saying? Shower, run to the field house, get there. That would be my warm-up, running there. So I get there, 4:00, I'm jumping rope. It's like 27, 28 dudes in this field house jumping rope at 4 a.m. Right? Leave there, go take a shower, do PT with my company or my platoon, depending on, you know how it is, or battalion, however they want to do, whatever. So I get out the military and, my pops is like, yo, up at the store on Ocean, on the corner, Ocean and Carteret, you know what I'm saying? They selling double cheeseburgers 2 for $5. I'm like, 2 for $5? Yeah. My pops like, so I come back with the 2 for $5. My pops was like, where my burger at? And I'm like, at the store, because I'm eating both of these. You know what I'm saying? Because in the military, remember, I had to be disciplined. Or even if I ate 2 double cheeseburgers, 4:00 in the morning, I was jumping rope, then hitting the speed bag, and then on the ground doing neck exercises. So I'm laying prone or on my back doing neck exercises like this, getting neck muscles, all kind of weird, yo. So anyway, we sitting there, and I look. My uncle got a gut. My pops got a gut. My neighbor got a gut. I look down and I see my little shirt sticking out. And I'm like, oh no. I'm looking around the room and everybody looking at me like, yep, this ain't Uncle Sam no more. You know what I'm saying? So Chuck, no lie. Right then, I went in the room and I did 40 push-ups. And it was like I had never did push-ups before in my life. Right? Because I had been drinking beer. I know
what that's like. Go ahead.
I was eating, drinking beer, eating cheeseburgers. You know what I'm saying? Smoking a little drink. You know what I'm saying? A little, trying to cut up a little bit, And so this girl that I was dating around the corner, you know who I'm talking about. I think I told the story before about the lady that I met on her 18th birthday. Her pops was like the dude from Family Matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. They whole house situation was like Family Matters. And the pops was a cop. Mom had a job working for some firm. They had a weird neighbor that used to come over and used to be a hater. She had a little sister that used to spy on us, and she used to look through this little glass.
Wait, what?
Spying like a mother. She's snitching like a
yeah. That's too much.
Yeah, no, Chuck. This is real. Chuck, this is real, bro. So we when I first met her, I think so. We was 18. I turned 18 in January. She turned 18 in June. So her little sister was like 10, right? So at this time, I'm like 24. And so her little sister, like 16, spying on us, taking notes.
Yo, wait.
She over there like, she over there like J. Edgar Hoover. I'm telling you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she over there like J. Edgar Hoover. They hugged at 417. You know what I'm saying? He's like, girl. Anyway, and then the neighbor was really like Urkel. Like, he didn't talk like Urkel. Like, he didn't have like a high-pitched voice. He used to talk like a regular dude, but he was a nerd to his heart. I'm like, hey man, either pull either pull your pants down from around your neck or pull your shoes up. I'm like, yo, can you pull your shoes up? Cause you got on high water, like you right, you know. He's like, my pants ain't high water. Well, I'm like, well, your shoes too low. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, so anyway, so I'm out of shape, right? So I'm out of shape, and my aunt is like, yeah, you might need to, you know, because right there I wasn't working either. So because I had some money saved up from the military. I probably had. It's like 90. It's like, what is this? Like 90 something. I probably had like $3,000 in the bank. Right. And that don't sound like a lot of money right now. But back then, that was bread. You know what I'm saying? So yo, D'Angelo, what's good? Hey, yo, and I love shouting out people like on our joints because everybody around the world can access these shows, right? And I know I mentioned it before, but I like shouting out. I like saying, D'Angelo, what's good? Because everybody around the world have access to these videos. And so everybody around the world get to see who D'Angelo is. Like, oh, D'Angelo, Uncle Freezy must like D'Angelo. He keeps shouting him out. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, hey, Subliminal 209 is in the building. So anyway, Chuck, so what happened was, I started like doing like the push-ups and I started doing my boxing routine at home, right? And so I did that all winter long, got in shape, and it was weird. It's like February. And it was like a warm day outside. It's February. It was like 75 degrees in February in New Jersey. You know, that's rare. What? February is still snowing or cold. You know what I'm saying?
I was just starting to.
Yeah. So my auntie is like, yo, can you run my car through the car wash? And I'm like, nah, man, I'll wash it. You know what I'm saying? It's 70 degrees outside, you know? So I'm washing, like I'm leaning on the car, right? Shirt get wet. Take my shirt off, right? I look at myself, like, oh shit, Uncle Freezy, you look good. I'm looking down, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying, looking in the mirror, like, because my shirt got wet. I was gonna go upstairs to put on another shirt. And then like the people getting off the bus, the ladies over there, they looking, I'm standing there, they like, we will. Looking at Uncle Freezy, I'm like, shit, Uncle Freezy, you look good. I might not put another shirt on all summer. Chuck, I didn't put another shirt on all summer. It was my shirtless summer. Everywhere I went, Chuck, when I say I didn't have a shirt on, bro,
you had to let them see, let them know.
Fubu and Timberlands. That's about it. No, I'm sorry, not Fubu and Timberlands. Maybe not Fubu. Carl Kana, and Lugs, maybe. That's it. All summer. That's it. No, I probably didn't do Timberlands. I probably had on Lugs. You remember Lugs?
Yeah.
Yeah, or maybe some Carl Kana boots or something. Because I messed around and saw this H-Town video where these dudes was like dancing, like somebody rocking, knocking the boots, and they had on like the vest and no shirt. I was like, I ain't even putting the vest on. I ain't even doing that. I ain't even putting on that. And so my auntie was like, yo, this is my auntie, my favorite auntie in the whole wide world. My favorite auntie is like, hey, Uncle Freezy, don't you think you carrying this thing just a little bit too far? And I'm like, but auntie, look at me. Look at this. And my cousins would come around. They'd be like, hey man, come on now. they like, yo, they like, son, it's May. You ain't had a shirt on since February. Like, so what? So I'm going that same hill that I was going up. Mm-hmm. I go in the store, dude, like, Poppy, come on, man. I shouldn't even tell you nothing. You ain't got no shirt on. So what? So no lie, I did the whole summer, like a whole summer, like no shirt, whole summer. Like my girl was like, "Yo, we going to the movies, man. You got to put a shirt on." I'm like, "Man, screw the movies, man. We got to why got to go." To the movies. Yeah, I took it to the extreme.
Wait, so y'all didn't go to any sit down restaurants, man?
Nah, Chuck, this is Jersey.
You didn't go to the club because you can't. No. They ain't gonna let you in without a shirt on. Now you might take your shirt off while you're in there, but they're not gonna let you through the door without no shirt. You went to the club?
Chuck. I'm from Jersey. We think differently than people from New York. People from New York, they do. People from New York think different, man. People, okay. People from Jersey, we don't think like. Think of Jersey more like Staten Island. Well, not even Staten Island. Yeah, Staten Island is probably closer. People from Staten Island probably think closer to people from Jersey than people from Manhattan or Brooklyn do, right? People from Brooklyn wear shirts not because they want to be warm or because they have to. People from Brooklyn want to be flashy. Look at my Echo shirt. look at my Sean John shirt. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Jersey, man. What I gotta put it? I gotta put a shirt on to go buy some Easy Waters from Poppy. Poppy gonna sell them to me anyway. Come on, man. I gotta put a shirt on to go buy some White Owls from Poppy. Come on, he gonna sell them to me anyway. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Come on.
That's true.
In Brooklyn, y'all like in Brooklyn and Queens, cats be fly. Like for instance, people cats from Queens, I think they I swear I don't know what it is, but people from Queens got this war mentality. People from Queens got this war mentality. Like I don't know what it is, but they're like, man, you know what I'm saying? Put on these Timbs, you know what I'm saying? My triple fat, my goose, you know what I'm saying? My such and such. I got the heater with me, you know what I'm saying? I got the Roscoe. Like, bro, you going to your family cookout? What you need all this shit for? You know what I'm saying? You going to your auntie house. You know what I'm saying? You got the heater you got the Roscoe. You know what I'm saying? Cause you going to your auntie house. You know what is all this, yo? Queens, calm down. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. All right. I'm not gonna.
Yep, Chuck. I know people from Jamaica, Queens. Bro. I know. Trust. I know. Bro, it's like they prepare for Armageddon every day, but for why? Why?
Man, the beef piece. Well, I'm assuming this is like 93.
You from a place called Elmhurst. You from a place called Elmhurst, and you preparing for war?
Yeah. 93, 94, 95. Man, you couldn't go almost like a full block radius from your crib. Everybody had their sections. I the story that I told, like that was, they had to build us around it because they heard a left rack dude was there. And I'm a kid.
Why y'all call it left rack?
Because we dyslexic. See, I can't even say the word right.
Because it's French, right?
Yeah, it's la frac, something like that.
Oh my God!
But see, here's the thing: there's no hyphen. Like, all right, so when you get off Queens Boulevard, and you're coming down towards the buildings, you see the big neon sign as you're on Queens Boulevard, and there's no hyphen. It's all together.
Right.
So we just say it all together.
Yeah, call it left rack.
Yeah, and I get corrected. I used to get corrected all the time.
Oh my gosh!
I know it's you mean La Froc? I know what I'm saying. I know where I live. What are you talking about? But okay, so you you're going to the store and everywhere, no shirt on.
No shirt on, bro. And look,
All right.
I'm in boxing shape. Now think about I'm in boxing shape, right? I'm talking about
Right.
okay, so abs is super straight, right? I used to do flutter kick. You remember flutter kicks?
Yes.
So I stopped doing sit-ups to do flutter kicks, right? So I used to just do I'd be watching TV like what would be on TV? I would be watching Living Single would be on, right? Living Single would be
Okay.
on, and I would just flutter kick the whole show.
Wow.
Yeah. I had this tape by this group called the Alcoholics. I love their first album, right? So I would pop their tape in and I would flutter kick to a whole side of their album and then get up, go drink water, flip the tape over, and push play and then flutter kick for the whole second side of the album. You know how hard flutter kicks are, bro?
I know how hard they are. Because I know how
Yeah.
hard 6 inches are. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
pause, but doing 6 inches, whatever.
Pause.
You know.
Pause.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You know what? This is Uncle Freezy. This is Uncle Freezy story time. Let me shut up.
Nah, but yo, I just nah. Nah, man. So I went the entire summer. Without a shirt. Right? The whole summer. Everywhere I went, and I didn't go far. Like I'm not saying that I went out of town. I got on a trailways without a shirt on. That ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you know what I'm saying? So I was out of work, unemployed, had a little bread, me and the homies around the way, you know what I'm saying? We just hanging out, whatever. I just hung out this whole summer. Bro, and now that I think about it, the more impressive thing for that summer is I only spent like $800 the whole summer. $800, bro. That's all I spent, but just about the whole summer. That ain't nothing. Cause at the end of the summer, I moved down south. You know what I'm saying? And you know, had to put a shirt on because my grandma was like, boy, and she said my aunt name. She told me you ain't wore a shirt all year. You ain't coming down here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, so you know, I moved down south like that October. I had no lie, so I ain't had no prospects. You know how UPS is always hiring? UPS is always hiring, right? So
Right.
UPS didn't even call me. I'm like, how do I not get a call by UPS? UPS called all my homies, right? They call everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I got a good work record. How do I not get called? You know what I'm saying?
You
And
ain't
I
had
would
no shirt
and I
on,
would have
man.
went up there, but they probably would have made me put a shirt on. So yeah, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, but I was gonna tell you, but by the time, but like the 2 days after I moved away from the city and came down south, Delta called me. Like,
Wow.
Delta, what? How y'all gonna call me too? And my pops was like, "Yo, Delta blowing up the phone. You know what I'm saying? You gonna come back up here? You know what you gonna do?" So, I don't know, man. I think I had my fill of the city for a little while, man. I'm gonna just try this thing down here, and I ain't been. I've been back, but not to live. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
yeah, man.
Okay.
The shirtless summer, bro. The shirtless summer, like legit, taking out the trash. My neighbor, she's like, now that I think about it, she's a pervert, man. She was like, at the time, I was like 20 something, and she in her 50s. And every time I take the trash out on Tuesdays and Thursdays, she just happened to be out there with her house coat on, looking. I'm like, yeah. In my mind, I'm like, this ain't Lottie Dottie. Anybody remember Lottie Dottie, the song Slick Rick, the Get Fresh crew, Dougie Fresh and them? Yeah,
Lottie Dottie.
This ain't Lottie Dottie. Yeah.
We
this
came to
ain't-
party.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So that means she wasn't a looker.
Hell no. What? No.
Yo, that pause was epic. Hell no.
Hell no, Chuck. No. Cause she was ordinary on the side of
Boy.
not attractive, just a little bit. But then when you incorporate early in the morning, rollers in her hair. Remember, this is the 90s, B. This is the 90s. So rollers in her hair and the old ass house coat, probably about 10 years old. That house, she probably got that house coat in the 70s. You know what I'm saying? So you like, hell no. No.
Mm-mm. Nah.
And all your neighbors ain't gonna be attractive or it. You know what I'm saying? Like all your friends ain't gonna be LL. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah, it is what it is. But I had that summer. I had that LL summer, like the no shirt summer, back when I was young. Now I don't care about nothing like that. Now I got a gut. I'm trying to work on it. You know what I'm saying? I got like the old man rise. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I ain't got the droopy belly yet. You know what I'm saying? But you know how you got the rise, the little. I like to call it the bubble.
The bubble.
I got the bubble going.
You got
But
the bubble.
it ain't one of them things that you can flip. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it ain't that. It ain't that. So, but yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, so I want to ask you. I got a relationship thing to ask you, because it made me laugh all night, and I want to just get your advice on it.
My advice, man. All right.
I'm just saying. You ready?
Yeah.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headache stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Yo, Chuck, you understand what persistence is, right?
Yes.
And not persistence like, I really like that, man. I'm gonna just keep going. But persistence and like obsession. Like people are like, it's either this or death. Yeah.
Boy.
So I'm going to ask you this, Chuck. Have you ever had a lady who wanted you so bad that she would basically do whatever it is that you told her to do? But here's a caveat. She was not attractive. I mean, okay, I will make it. I would make it easier for you to imagine. Maybe she's about 6 foot tall and about 3 raisins away from 300 pounds. Right? And awkward. Like you would say, like you would tell a joke and she would do like one of them fat people laughs like like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
But
Wait
and,
a minute.
and then she would be like, and then people be like, yo, we got so we gonna have the food such and such over here. And she'd be like, I don't care where the food at as long as I sit next to Chuck. And give you like a pet name, like Denise and Chucky. You know what I'm saying? You ever had that happen to you, bro?
Sir. I'm going to apologize. No. If you're gonna say ugly, yes. I've definitely had an ugly, but 3 raisins shy of 300
Yes.
and 6 feet tall.
Yes.
That is not a mountain I want to climb.
But she swear by, and listen, she like, I'm gonna just wait for Chuck to break up with this girl and me and him gonna be together. And she don't go nowhere. She wound up being, she like a weird, like she came into, okay, so imagine she came into your life kind of weird. Like you got female cousins, right?
Yes.
So just imagine she your favorite cousin, your favorite female cousin best friend. Or she your sister best friend.
Oh,
and she
man.
like 6 foot, 300 pounds.
No.
And she ain't necessarily ugly, but she awkward. And you just can't, you like, but you're not my type. And she like,
right.
It'll change. I'll be your type. You just saying that right now because you don't know yet. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I know.
She the one that you go to, like, you go to the funeral, you go to some funeral or something sad, and she just randomly hug you hard and awkwardly out of the blue. Like, you like, man, godly, man, I can't believe Uncle such and such. Next thing you know, you getting hugged all tight and awkward. You like, let me go, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You like, her. That ain't never, Chuck, please tell me that happened to you. Please don't tell me that you are the only person on earth that did not happen to.
Yeah. I was with you because I'm thinking of a situation of a young lady that was not my type, who was the best friend of 2 of my favorite cousins. And it was like, we got a friend I think you would like. And I was like, okay. And she had the sexiest voice ever. Because this is on the phone.
She Freddie Jackson.
And man. Oh, let me put this in perspective. This is 93. Shorty had a Jerry curl. A Jerry curl.
Oh, what?
A Jerry drip
In 93?
In 93.
Oh my, Easy E didn't even have a Jerry curl in 93, bro.
Man, there was so many people down there with them dry curls. I was like, what is going on?
Please tell me it was a text. Please say it was a text.
You know, what is it? Like what is it? Dukes.
Oh my God.
No, and S curl, man. Like I was seeing and I was like, y'all can't be serious. Yo, it is 90, almost 90 degrees outside. It's 6 o'clock in the evening, and we're playing full court basketball, and 9 of y'all out here got S curls.
We used to call them skirls. Y'all got skirls.
Like, Got to stop every 5 minutes because somebody eyes burning. Somebody eye burn. Hold up, man. Let me go over to the sprinkler, man. Hold up.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my goodness.
So yeah, man, she had not my type whatsoever. Not a little bit. But again, she was just not attractive. I know on this screen and right now I'm fat. And what I'm about to say is going to sound wild, but I don't be doing 3 raisins shy. 300, bro.
Yeah.
Chuck
Bro.
can't he can't do it. He can't do it because I know there's a girl whose face is probably tore up, but everything else is cottonelle soft.
Right.
I'm gonna be over there.
Yeah.
I can't. I apologize, but I can't.
But Chuck, what I'm saying is these girls in general, I'm gonna call them all by one name, Denise. I'm just gonna say Denise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Denise has an obsession with Chuck, right? Like, hey Denise, we going to such and such. You want to go? Nah, man, I got a load of clothes in the dryer, man. I'm gonna just fold these socks. Yo, Chuck gonna be there. Okay, what time we going? What time we leaving? Yeah, like that. Like Denise, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go to Great Adventure. You know what I'm saying? We're going to Great Adventure Saturday. And she's like, why are you telling me today? It's Thursday. Man, I ain't got no money. Chuck going, okay, I'll be ready. What time y'all coming to get me Saturday morning? We ride with Chuck. Wow. Like she will make arrangements if Chuck going. Great Adventure, right. She would make it. Man, the light bill do set. Man, the light bill do Friday, man, already short. You know what I'm saying? Chuck going, word? I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? She the one that told your cousin in the first place. She probably was like, you know what I'm saying? You probably would. The mail, your auntie mail came to the wrong house, and you taking your auntie her mail, right? She's like, I don't know. I don't know how they got the mail mixed up. You just show up like, hey, auntie, I don't know how your mail get in my mailbox, whatever. And Denise is like, yo, who was that? And your cousin like, oh, there ain't nobody but Chuck. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, oh my God, he the man of my dreams. You know what I'm saying? That's how it starts, bro. And Denise gonna stalk you too. She ain't never going nowhere. She be in your life forever. You know what I'm saying? Like these Denises, they be like, they don't never go nowhere. They don't never die. They don't never get sick. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the house be sick except Denise. She be there like, Chuck's sick. You want me to bring him some food? Denise, you can't go over there, man. The whole house sick. Nah, I'll go. I ain't worried. I'll take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn, Denise, you don't even get sick.
Dedication.
what the fuck kind of alien are you? Chuck, I know you don't have a Denise. I know you don't want to tell it.
Nah,
that's man. Okay. Maybe we can talk about it offline.
Here's why. Here's why. See all the stuff that you're saying? Right. All the stuff that Denise would do and done, right. That would have wore down on me. And I'd have had to clap them cheeks. And then it could have been some of the best clapping in the world. And now I'm walking around with a 6-foot-tall girl who 3 raisins shy of 300, holding her hand. Like, nah, man. I done seen it happen to people. I'm like, oh no, that's all right.
I'm telling you, I done seen it.
I done seen that happen.
I was out last night. I saw
I saw a dude and this chick. I just minded my business. You know me. I like to mind my business, right? That's what I like to do. That's my favorite pastime, minding my business. I saw this chick. She walked from around the thing. I was like, because I'm tall, right? So when I see a chick tall like that, I'm like, yo. And I saw the dude walk up, big hand. Chick got big hands and big knuckles. And with this dude, I'm like, hey, okay. He got him a Denise. You know what I'm saying? I bet you she pumped the gas and paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'm asking you that because my homeboy was talking to me about that last night. I can't say my homeboy name, right? Because he
Right.
probably watching. He probably watching, right? So he like, yo, Uncle Freezy, I can't get rid of this motherfucker. How she got my number? Be sending me text messages. Good morning. What? I'm like, yo, man. Listen. I know y'all done bumped uglies, bro, because ain't no way she got your number and sending you good morning text out the blue. He's like, stop playing, man. You play too much. Chuck, I tell my man, like, yo, I'm like, yo, you gonna wind up wifing that, bro.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yo, he be like, man, Uncle Freezy, you play too much. Like she'll come around, and I'll be like, yo, let me let y'all get down to business, man. I'm gonna get out of here.
Oh boy.
Chuck, he was like, Chuck, stop playing, Uncle Freezy, you play.
Hey man. Listen. Yo, man. Look, man. Hey, chat, man. I can't speak to this to the fullest. Anybody else has dealt with, or
a Denise
like
type?
A Denise type?
I ain't talking about right now. I ain't trying to be disrespectful to nobody, old lady or nothing. I'm talking about in the past. I'm talking about in the past with just like all of a sudden a baby D just showed up in your life. You know what I'm saying? And you like, what? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what?
Like he's definitely, he's definitely yeah, man, he hit that.
You talking about my man?
Yeah, he hit that.
My man ain't.
All right, he mess around, he's going to.
I joke with him about it because it make him feel so uncomfortable when she be around. Like she come around, like we'll just be standing there and she'll just walk up. And I'll be like, hey, what's good, Denise? She like, what's good? And I'm like, what you and my man doing later? Hey, like, man, you play too much. We ain't doing nothing later. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Okay. All right. So it's just a one-sided thing. She really likes him, kind of thing.
She in love. She in love with him, bro. She in love with him, man. This ain't even no. This is past love. What is stronger than love? Because she passed that.
Insanity.
She got okay. So she got like this tattoo of two people together on her wrist, like some, chicks like getting them wrist tattoos or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She got. I'm like, Jack, what you doing on Denise's wrist, bro? You're like, man, mama, you play too much. Yeah, man. Jay Boogie was good.
Yo, man.
Jay Boogie was good. Yeah, man. She got this tattoo. She got this tattoo on her wrist. And so she walk up and I grab her wrist and I'm like, man, look at this. Look at her wrist. I'm like, Denise, you in love? She said, no, man, I ain't in love with nobody. I'm like, hey, you got a lover's tattoo. The only time people get a lover's tattoo is if they done bump uglies and they done shared that thing. You know what I'm saying? They done climax together. You know what I'm saying? And Denise like, you so crazy. And I look at my man like, he like, Uncle Free, oh, fuck you.
So you just throwing gasoline on the fire. Yeah.
It's funny as hell, bro. It's funny, man. It's because everybody knows she love this dude. You know what I'm saying? And he know it. I bet you he could tell her to give him $1,000 right now and she'll go do it.
Oh.
I'm telling you, that's it. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, that's what it is. But Chuck, you telling me that you ain't never had no Denise type chick in your life ever? I just find that hard to believe, and I'm not pressing you like that. But I think we all have had, you know what I'm saying, that person. You know what I'm saying? Men have had that person, like, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you an example. Me and my little brother, the one that passed away, right? We were in a club in Winnsboro, South Carolina, right? Little hole in the wall joint, right? My brother, he was a big guy like me, right? But he cool, man, just cool. Like you know what I'm saying? He dressed like Blackstreet all the time. Anywhere we go, he looked like Blackstreet. You know what I'm saying? But before I let you go, he's like that. Yes. Like with me, I'm the opposite. You know what I'm saying? I dress like Redman everywhere I go. I'm Jersey to my heart, can't help it. You know what I'm saying? So he come in the club, we get, you know what I'm saying, the bouncers, they checking us. They like, you got any weapons on you? I'm like, yeah. You know, he's not go stand over there, whatever. We hey, we go through this thing all the time because I be, the dudes that own the club, I just mess with them, right? Mm-hmm. And so we go in the thing, and this lady, Chuck, she like 6'2". She a big girl, man, big girl. She see my brother dancing, waiting to get in the club. I'm like, oh snap! So I go whisper like, I just saw Sasquatch. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I'm saying? He like, what? I was like, yo, I just seen Bigfoot. He like, what? Because the music is. Now think about it, you at the door, the music playing all loud. I'm whispering to my brother, like, yo, watch out, man. This girl, she gonna come over here. He like, what? I can't hear you. Speak up. And I'm like, okay. So he go in, and me and my cousin, I was about to say my cousin name. I just say, so my cousin Buki. So me and my cousin Buki, right? It's me, my brother, and my cousin Buki. Right? And Chuck, that's a downtown nickname. That's a down home. That's down south nickname right there. Because up top area, everybody nickname be different. It'd be something like, everybody like Born Supreme, you know what I'm saying? United King, something, extravagant. Right. Down south, and people got different names. The dude named Tonk. Dude just named, you know what I'm saying? Little Tonk and Big Tonk. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Yeah. And so my brother gets in and he starts dancing. Me and my cousin Buki go get some beer. That's what we do. We was the drunks. We drank. We come back and look, and my brother, I swear to God, Chuck, I swear on a stack of Bibles this high, my brother got both his palms on the wall from where Big Girl got him boxed in a corner and beating him, boobing him to death in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this mine. I love Scarred. You know what I'm saying? So Scarred is playing. Oh, right, no. Right. Yeah, she got him in the corner. And Chuck, and he looking at me like, you know how you don't want to scream help, but you scream with your mouth, but you scream for help with your eyes. Your eyes be like, help. You know what I'm saying?
And all so we had.
My brother want me to come.
Keep coming.
My brother is screaming for help with his eyes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm not coming. You think I'm gonna get booped to death? But what? So, and me and my brother was about the same size. Like, I'm a little bit taller than him. So I was like 6'5", so he like 6'4" and some change. So we just about the same height, right? So she got him in the corner. He got the palm of his hands on the wall where she is boobing him to death to a song called Scarred by Luke. And he looking at me like, help. Come on over there. So me and Bookie, we do the drive-by. You know, we do the drive-by.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she see us come, we drinking the beer. We're like, go on, girl.
Oh, she went in.
Yes. She took his I think she took his cell phone and put her number in it, and it was calling, like she called herself. And later on, we was at the Waffle House. She called him. She like, and my brother gave. All right, so I know it's gonna sound corny, right? But when we was in different places, we would give everybody aliases.
Absolutely.
And so what we would do is we would pick a group. So this night we picked the group Guy. You know what I'm saying? So we was Guy, right?
Wow.
So my brother is Damien, I'm Aaron, and my cousin Bookie was Teddy. Right? So
wow.
So we
wow.
So I answered the phone. He's like, yo, answer the phone, man. I don't know who this is. I'm like, yo, who this? She's like, it's Damien now.
Wait, do that again. That has to be done again. Wait, what?
Chuck, she is like, it's Damien now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yo, it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
That would have made everything retract inside my body. Like, oh no.
Yes, man. And Chuck, and listen, so she was from Winsboro. And Winsboro is a small town.
Yes, it is.
So occasionally, we would run into her and get trapped. Like my grandmother would be like, y'all boy, go to the store and, pick me up such and such collards, such cabbage and such, she'll tell. And so I used to cook with my grandmother. So when she asked me for that, I was like, I got you, Grandma. I know what you're looking for. Blah, blah, blah. So we'll be in Food Lion and we'll be like, hey, Damien. And we turn around and it'd be her. And she would have, and Chuck, this is the thing. This is what set it off. This is what made it funny. So she was a big girl, but she had like a semi nice shape. But in her mind, she was little. But she's like 6'2", like 300 something pounds. So she would wear like those Mariah Carey shirts, the ones with the sparkly hearts on the front. Except she wore like a 99 Triple Z bra or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so the heart was this big.
Things out here.
Yeah, but it would be stretched all the way across like that. And I'm like, hey man, they get a girl. He like, yo, he be like cold red. That means hurry up and get to the car. Like cold. Yo, what about Gramps Cabbage, man? Man, fuck Gramps Cabbage. We gonna eat Camp Crush tonight. You know what I'm saying? And we get back to Grandma's house, be like, yeah, Grandma, they ain't had no collards, no cabbage, no bread, no ketchup, no nothing. And she was like, what kind of grocery?
Wow.
The grocery store always had that stuff. And then because my brother be like, go red, get to the car, hurry. Yeah, man.
M-
Yeah, man. So
I,
I don't know. I don't know why I felt like I had to tell you that, man. But it was just, one of them things, man. Like, because my man is like, with his Denise, unlike my brother Denise, his Denise is like legit stalking him. It's like for real. Like he'll stand up talking, she'll just walk up there and be like, "Yo, what y'all doing?" Like, we ain't doing nothing. And Chuck, here go the thing. Here go the thing. Like my man that I'm talking to you about,
right.
and the Denise, they old, bruh. They in their 60s.
Unc, I know good and well we ain't talking about, man, wowzers. I don't know what else to say for that, man. Like,
Chuck,
wait,
she
what?
cut. She had long hair. She cut it, right? My man was like, "Oh, she cut her hair." Every time she come out, like, I like girls with long hair. She came back with braids, bro. Yeah, yeah.
What? Wait, I don't,
So tell me,
man.
so what's going on in Brooklyn, man? Ain't none of this happening in Brooklyn, bro?
Nah, man, I ain't never had a stalker. I've had a girl show up to my house, but I told her, I was like, yo, you can't be just like showing up to my
Yeah, you
crib, and
just
I
can't
hurt her
be
feelings.
Yeah, you just can't just be
But
showing up. You just can't be showing
nah,
up to my man's job. You know what I'm saying? With food.
yeah. So was Denise ever married?
Nah.
Children?
Which Denise you talking about? You talking about big girl
The
with my brother Denise or
the 60.
Nah, she ain't never married nobody. These two went to school together. Yeah. They know each other.
Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So how long has
If
this
you
been
talking
going
about
on?
they
Yeah.
whole life, Chuck. This been going on their whole life. My man been married 3 times. My man been married and divorced 3 times. And Denise still there.
Okay. uh,
Yo, stuff like this do happen in
okay,
DK,
hold
bro.
on, man. Hold on. Hold on, man. Like you're about to make me roll up. Cause this is not
What?
real now. This can't be.
Chuck, I live in the country, bro. I live in a small country town, bro. this ain't uptown, bro. This is a small country town that I live in.
Sir, I know about small town living. I know about the post office and the 5 and dime store on the same street
On the
called Main
same
Street.
street. Yeah, in the pharmacy. Yeah.
Yes,
All of it on the same street, side by side. Yeah.
side by side.
Yep.
Only thing on the opposite side of the street is IGA.
IGA. Yeah.
Like I know what you're saying, and
Right.
now you know what? That makes sense. That makes sense. I can't. You know something? My man might be missing his opportunity. He probably should have been with that lady that whole time.
Never.
Wouldn't
When I
have
tell
been,
you,
wouldn't have been 3. It'd have been just that one.
no. Listen. I've been knowing my man since I tell you what, my last year of high school, he was an assistant coach on the football team. That's why I met him at. Right. So he be like, because he used to tell me, man, Uncle Freezy, you ain't carrying no load, but you got a lot of heart, right? And then behind my back, be like, hey, that boy's a fool. that boy crazy. That's what they, you know what I'm saying? How somebody that little be walking around like he big, you know what I'm saying? But anyway. And I've been knowing that dude since the early 80s. You know what I'm saying? That chick ain't his style. That ain't his speed right there. That ain't his speed. He like a certain type woman. He ain't gonna settle. He ain't gonna settle. Yo, let me ask Still Knicks fans. Still Knicks fans, you ever had a Denise in your life? So Ron is tall. So Still Knicks fans, have you ever had a woman that's about 6'3", about 3 and some change, been like, Ron, I got a crush on you.
I got a crush on you.
I bought you a plate of food from the house. Hell no, you didn't. You ain't bought me no food. You ain't bought me nothing to eat. You ain't about to turn this into you ain't about to turn this into Eve's by you. You must be crazy as hell.
Boy. Let's see what Ron say.
Yo. D'Angelo crazy.
Yo, D'Angelo's hilarious dude, man.
Yeah, D'Angelo hilarious, man. Yo, hey, so Ron ain't saying nothing, so I'm assuming that it did happen and he didn't want to get into the details. I respect that. Still Knicks fans, I respect that, man. Don't get into the details and you know what I'm saying? Because the wrong person might see it and then you know what I'm saying? Then they want to come up here and on the video chat and set the story straight. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff, man. So it's best just to, you know. But yeah, man. I was asking you, like, Chuck, because most guys have had that happen to them. Like the lady that legit has zero chance of being your woman is around you for what seems like forever. And maybe you know what I'm gonna do. I have a friend. I'm gonna ask her about this same subject and see if the same things happen with women, with men, like the man that has zero
Absolutely.
shot. You think so? Dudes don't do that, bro. Dudes don't do that.
Yeah, man. Bro, there's some dudes that been raised on that simp juice, and I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna wait.
Chuck.
Yeah, man. Yes.
Chuck,
yes.
dudes don't.
Bro, you still waiting?
Man. Dudes. A man.
Yeah, man. A man. I've definitely seen.
That's hard to believe, bro.
I can't, sir. I've seen it.
Men have that dog gene in them. They're like, I love you, girl. And then somebody finally walk by, they be like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, B. Nah, B.
What?
I've seen other women try to talk to this dude, and they're legit better in every way.
Wow.
And let that other broad say jump. He'll say how high. See you later. I got to go see what so and so want. Like, yeah, man, I saw that, and it used to make me sick to my stomach. Like, dude,
what
are you doing? Yeah, man. My man knew her. Well, no, I knew her before him.
Okay.
So I want to say maybe about 11th grade or so.
Okay.
And I remember he was like, "Yo, he had a thing for her," and I was like, "Bro, you not her type."
Right.
But he thought, because he had, wavy hair and light eyes, that was her type. Because all the other girls was like, "Oh, those, that dude, I like that dude." And so, nah.
So
She
he
was
was
ble-
he was like the Christopher Williams looking dude.
yes, and she
Don't wake
wanted,
me, I'm dreaming. Yeah.
Nino Brown.
And not to interrupt your story, but I think I invited Christopher Williams to be on the joint, and he big timed us.
Really?
The
Oh,
R&B
okay.
singer,
That's what's
the
up.
R&B singer Christopher Williams.
Shout
I was
out
talking.
to-
I ain't shouting his ass out, man. Not you, Chuck. I'm talking about him because I was, I legit hit him, tweeted at him like, yo, I like your stuff. I see you doing new stuff. Yeah, I'm doing some. This is him replying to a fan. Like, yeah, I'm doing some new stuff. Look for my stuff coming soon. Send a link. I look at the link. Okay, whatever.
Mhm.
I'm like, yo, I got this small channel, vibes and stuff. This was like a year ago, maybe not even a year ago, maybe like 6 months ago. Like, yo, I'm trying to get people to come on the channel to do such and such. And he like,
Mhm.
yeah, man, just here's the email address to my whoever do the booking for stuff like the scheduling.
Right.
And I ain't never heard from him. I ain't never heard nothing again.
Well,
So that's right. But anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt your joint, man. But I'm sorry.
no, man. He got
You
something
said
to do.
your man looked like Christopher Williams. He was chasing this girl, and she wasn't giving the time of day because she didn't want Kareem Akbar. She wanted Nino Brown.
She wanted Nino Brown, and
She wanted a taste of chocolate.
and she had like 3 or 4 of them. Man, God, like I don't want to, cause like this, he's so this is my guy, and so I gave him heads up, like, nah, son, you wasting your time.
Right.
And initially I kind of figured he thought like I was trying to hold him off because I wanted to make a move, and I was like,
Right.
nah, buddy, I already peeped her game. I already knew she was dating this dude on the team that we both knew, and he was that complexion. So I was like, yo, like, my man, she got a type. You not her type. So fast forward about 10 years. This is right before, like, we about to have the Baltimore situation that I was telling you about.
Okay.
He helps her buy a house, man.
What? Get out of here.
Oh yeah, man, we're gonna be staying here, me and her, and I was like, so y'all together? Because now I'm like, okay, well, maybe he wore down.
Yeah.
Nah, they roommates.
Get out of here. He in the friend zone. Touchdown.
And then
He
she
in the friend
moves
zone.
in the dude that she been because I knew it was like that dude was her type. Like she wanted a dark skinned dope boy. Straight up.
Yeah.
That's all she wanted.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. But then he called me complaining, yo, I went in on this house with this bro, and she don't want to. And I was like, but why would you do that?
Why?
Like y'all not engaged. Y'all not even together.
Y'all not even.
Y'all like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I've watched him. Nice young lady. If I had to, you remember what's her name from Arrested Development? She went solo. Donna Ferris.
Deion Ferris.
Deion Ferris. Yeah, Deion
Yeah.
Ferris.
Yeah.
She looked just like the girl that was interested in him looked just like that, but
What?
bigger boobs.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Had the little gap, everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, son, that's the one.
Yeah.
Like, that's the one.
And he like, nah.
Nah, they come on, like, yo, she's bad. Like, if anybody know who I'm talking about, like, very attractive.
Right.
And so they're kicking it, but he still got his eye waiting out for Shorty, and it does not happen. It doesn't happen. Fast forward another 10 years.
Right.
We done been through all this stuff. Now everybody got to try to regroup. You know what I'm saying? And now she wants to make something happen. And she's like, yeah, you know, of course she still has the house, right?
Yeah, of course.
And she was like, you know, she gave him some whoop-de-whoop about, you know, him being right there under her nose, and she didn't know how much a good dude he was, blase, blah. You know, Shorty got like 4 kids.
By 3 different baby daddies.
By 4.
4 dope boys.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them. And so he moves in with her. And then moves in one of the dope boys who just came home.
This story just gets better and better.
You know, this story gets sadder and sadder. And it was wild. What is wild is, man, people that know me. If they ever tune in, they know exactly who I'm talking about. Because that was when I say that was my man's. That was my man's. In the next time we in the we backstage, I'm gonna pull out the pictures. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I was like, yo, my man, are you Uncle Freak? Like, I've never been jaded by women like that.
Right.
Like, you tell me no, oh, okay. I know there's somebody else that they're gonna tell me yeah. So I'm not gonna sit there and beg you, baby, please, baby, please, baby, please. Yo, man, it was beyond like it was wild. Yo, oh my goodness. Okay. So I think it's like 07. I told you, you know, he had the 2 Chryslers, right?
Yeah.
The silver one and the black one, right?
No, this is that dude?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 2 different people. It's the same guy.
Nah, that's that dude. That's that dude.
Okay.
That's that dude. That's my man's. And this is because I said something that I thought a friend could say. Like, yo, be like, I've known you since like 96. I should be able to say, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Unfiltered, you know, it's not coming from a malice,
a place of jealousy or nothing like that. Nah. Right. Yeah.
You know, because you know this is how I talk.
Right.
Right. She hits him up for $3,500.
Straight cash
Right.
too. Not no
Straight.
not no 2 payments. This ain't no,
No.
yeah, I'll pay you in 3 payments. Or nah, this is I need it all at one time and hurry up.
Western Union. Pap, 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 pap.
God. So he got to pay to send her the money too. God damn, it wasn't Cash App out.
And guess what it was for?
Get her man out of jail.
Nah, dope boy who just came home had got a Dodge Magnum and he had needed some 24s. Yeah. And she was 3,500 short.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
So the Magnums was fire back in the day now. The
Yes.
you talking about the 300 wagon, like the Charger joint with the
Yes.
station wagon. Them joints was
Yes.
fire, bro.
Yes. Yes.
I think I would have had. Yo, you
mean-
can't be riding. You got a reputation, man. You can't be riding the streets with a Magnum and no rims. I mean, come on, B.
But it was a SE. It was no reason to put rims on the SE. The SE was already slow. Like it
Yeah, I
was
know.
already slow. It wasn't even the STX.
Right.
It definitely wasn't the Hemi. It was the SE, the base model. Like
The
he
base
still had
model.
the crank for the windows. Like, nah, man, get out of here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man, he had the base. He had the base joint. Like it didn't even have like a CD player. It was just the radio.
And the CD changer in the back?
Nah, it didn't have none of that.
Mm.
It didn't have any of that. I was like, and then you gonna put them big Fisher Price, my first set of rims on there, the big thick
Yeah.
gaudy rims. Man, that car was so slow. But anyway,
Yeah.
and I was like, wow.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Yeah, man.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Yes.
I legit can't believe what I'm hearing. So this dude gave this chick money so that she can help her dope boyfriend buy rims to put on a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had him threw him a birthday party.
What?
Invited us. I'm like, man.
How old is this dude? 7?
Nah, man. I want to
This
say
dude
at
grown?
the time. I want to say at the time, maybe like 20, 25, 24.
This
Around
dude
that.
grown and she throwing him a birthday party? Would they put on them little cone
Don't-
hats?
Yes, man. Threw him a birthday party. Bought him a birthday outfit to wear to the party. And
Come on, dog. She went to the mall and bought this dude an outfit
man.
to wear.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, yo, bro,
That's crazy.
so I like we had a real kind of like, yo, man, like what the are you doing? Like, what's wrong with you?
doing?
I
Come
was
on,
like,
man.
yo, man, like there's so many strip clubs and streetwalkers that ain't gonna take that much money from you, bro. Like, what are you
Right.
doing? Like, and then here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to make every man in this chat head explode. He never beat.
What?
Never
What?
beat.
What?
Never beat. Never
Oh my God. Oh my
beat.
God.
Never.
Oh my. So they ain't never even did the hibbity jibbity. He ain't even know
Never.
what he.
He
Man,
don't know
look.
what it. I've seen it. He's never seen it, but I ain't never hit it. I ain't never like,
Right.
but
right.
I've seen it.
He ain't never.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I just,
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
I,
So
don't-
he ain't
I, I'm more than certain right now she could call him to this day. He didn't like that. He didn't like. He really. My man told me I had to get a ticket that day. I couldn't stay in his crib.
what?
He told me I had to
After you told him that.
Yeah, man. I had to get my behind on that Amtrak and skedaddle. I was like,
Oh,
wow.
man.
Yeah, man.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Come on, B.
Like yeah, man. But at that time, man, it was so many people on that. I'm like, yo, what is up with this simp juice y'all drinking, man? Because it certainly ain't pimp juice. Because they don't move like this. Like, what is? Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I was like,
I had a cousin one time who was whooped, and we had to beat him up. Like legit, I had to put paws on him. Like me, two of my older cousins, they was mean though. My two older cousins, they would have beat him up anyway because they was just bullies, right? But we had to beat up my cousin because what happened was my cousin was like 20. Like he a few weeks older than me.
Right.
And he met this chick from Bayonne. She was like 35.
Okay.
My cousin 20, working a good job, got bread, you know what I'm saying? Driving his pop's car, you know what I'm saying? His pops had an Oldsmobile back then. Those Oldsmobile 98s with the crushed velvet interior. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And they had the long dashboard with the numbers go all the way across the
all the way across.
Yeah. So he driving one of them like to work. He meet this chick, and she was bad too. She was fine. You know, and so she like meet him in the break room. All of a sudden, she letting him beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always wanted a strong man like you. My light bill do. Right. A chick almost got me like that one time. My cousin had to, you know what I'm saying, tighten me up. Yo, man, what the hell you doing? I'm to get you to get her $800. That almost happened to me too when I was young. You know what I'm saying? But my cousin was paying this chick light bill. He wasn't even staying there. My uncle caught me in the back. His father caught me in the backyard. He's like, yo, Uncle Freezy, you gotta talk to son, man. He paying this chick light bill. She gave him a little nip, and now I didn't run him fool. And so I ask him, like, I just go straight to him like a man. You know, we 20. Yo, why when you 20 years old, you think you're a man, bro? When you 20, you say it with your chest. Yeah. And you still watching cartoons and eating cereal and shit.
Yes.
When you 20, you like, I'm a man. Mama, I need some socks. You know what I'm saying? You 20 years old, you know what I'm saying? You like, your mama still doing your laundry. Anyway. Yeah, man, you 20 years old. Chuck, you 20. You like, yeah, I'm a grown man. I'm going to be, in 6 months, I'll be legal to drink. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you mad at your mama because she ain't bought no Fruit Loops home. Mama, why you ain't bought no Fruit Loops? We got milk and no cereal. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. Anyway, so I catch him in the backyard. I'm like, yo, I heard you beating that thing up and she making you pay the light bill. He like, so? I'm a man. That's what men do. I'm like, are you her boyfriend? She's like, this is him. Nah, she got a man. They breaking up. I'm just waiting for them to break up officially, and then I'm gonna be in there. I'm like, yo, wait a minute. She got a man, and you paying her light bill? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? This sucker, he don't need to take care of home. And I'm like, what? What? And then he trying to explain to me the anatomy. He's like, yo, she told me, and Chuck, look on a stack of Bibles. This is a true story. She told me to put my face down there and you lick that thing down there, the thing that be sticking out with my tongue. And I'm like, wait a minute. You licking Punani and paying the light bill? You licking Punani and paying the light bill, bro? And she got a man? He's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, in a few months, man, I'm gonna be 21. I'm gonna be a grown man. And so I go tell my uncle. I'm like, oh, not only is he paying the light bill, but he licking the Punani. And my uncle's like, licking the Punani? Like, he putting his face in the place. Like, and like, yeah, man, he, you know what I'm saying? He's saying, my uncle's like, oh, wait a minute. I know you ain't saying he eating pussy. Yes. Yes. And paying the light bill. My uncle grabbed him, bro. My uncle grabbed him. We had to, I'm like, hey, don't kill him because he, you know what I'm saying, because he licking Panani. I mean, kill him because he paying the light bill. That's worse. My uncle like, you licking strange cooter. You know what I'm saying? So Chuck, we trying to get them. We like, yo, we're like, Cuzzo, you gotta let this girl go. Like, man, I ain't letting her go. I'm a wife this chick. I've been putting money to the side. I'm a wife her. What? Bro, you 20. She 35. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what they say, the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. No, it don't go like that, bro. Ain't no such thing as the older the berry. Ain't no such thing as older the berry, the sweeter the juice, bro. It don't work like that, man. So we trying to explain to. So she called the house. My aunt like, who is this now? Who Beverly? Beverly, what you want with my son?
Oh,
yeah. My aunt tell her, don't you never call back here, no Miss Beverly. You sound like you my age. You know what I'm saying? And my cousin mad. He trying to get out the house. We had to drag him down and beat him up. He out there crying. We out there crying like, man, what's wrong with you, man? But he like, you know how old pops used to be like, bang, bang, bang. From Boomerang. Yeah. Like, yeah, he was that. Yeah, he was nanny whooped. Bad. Chuck, when I say bad, I'm talking about we was holding him on the ground and he knew she wanted him to come over there and he was on the ground crying like, let me go. I got to go be with her.
shut up. I'm done.
I promise you.
Yo, these are some terrible stories.
I promise you. Yo, first of all, why you indicting my life like that? I'm a real life person, Chuck. Things like this happen, man. Now I feel like you're telling me my life is a failure.
Sorry, I'm not telling you anything like that. I ain't saying nothing like that. It's the fact that we know people that have been through just this utter nonsense.
Yes.
And they're good with it.
Yes. Chuck, we had to hold him down. My uncle had to put his car keys in his pocket. This fool was about to take the bus from Jersey City all the way down Ocean Avenue. I'm sorry, not down Ocean, but all the way down Garfield Avenue to Bayonne to see this chick. Get off at the bowling alley, catch another bus to her house. That's what he's about to do. Crazy. Now, I'm saying that like you know Jersey City. You don't know Jersey City. So anyway, this dude was about to take an hour bus ride to her house.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Would you do that for some punani? Take an hour ride to go get some.
Back then,
But
no.
okay. Would you
Back
walk to go
then,
get some? Chat, would y'all walk to go get some?
I'm saying this because Mocha is right here and listening in earshot.
So I always say back then, like back then.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, man. Nah, Chuck, I ain't no. No, man. I mean, some things is just, you know what I'm saying? Like you remember when I told you I met the Jamaican chick in Brooklyn, and dudes was shaking me down?
Yes.
I was like, I ain't never doing no. I ain't never. So I'm talking to this. A beautiful thing, beautiful little chocolate thing, man. But I got to get shaken down by her people. Is me versus like 30 dudes. Like, yo, what you doing over here? What you mean what I'm doing over here? Go where I want to go. You one of them. Where you from? Don't matter where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? You can't be suck off the rip. You on the inside, heartbeat beating fast, but you can't show, you know what I'm saying? You can't let them know that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So yeah, man. After that, I was like, man, nah, I ain't. I don't care. I don't care if Regina King is at the mall. You're like, hey, Uncle Freezy, come meet me at the mall so we can get together. Nah, man, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That's too far. I ain't going. I ain't. I ain't. Nah. I ain't. I don't care. I don't care if Mariah Carey is in Colombia and like Mariah Carey is like, yo, Uncle Freezy, come pick me up by 3:00 so we could be together. I'm like, Colombia? Shit, I mean, I gotta put gas almost $4 a gallon. Shit, I'm sorry, Mariah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah. That's
Okay.
me. That's me now. But back then, though, I don't know.
Well, back in the day, I definitely walked about 5 miles. She called me and told me ain't nobody home. I jumped on them railroad tracks, buddy.
Yeah, you must have been down south because I was gonna say up top, man. I ain't 5 miles. I got to cross 5 miles. That's about 3 hoods for me. You know what I'm saying? I got to deal with like the Stegman dudes, the Fulton Street dudes. I got to deal with the Atlantic dudes, the dudes from the Bayside Park robbers, the one that be waiting for dudes. Nah. And all of us is from Jersey City. All of us know each other, right? Everybody know everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know each other in these different neighborhoods and stuff because everybody go to the same schools. Like, I used to play basketball at PS15, and we used to play 14. We used to play PS14, PS41, PS32. So all of us knew each other and like knew each other brothers and sisters and stuff. But like when you walking through their hood, dudes that don't know you be like, "Hey man, who that?" And blah blah. You like, man, this ain't, man. Let me go home. Because you say that, right? This girl told me one time, she was like, "Yo, my uncle owned the video store." This might be before your time, but there was a time.
A video store.
Yeah, I'm just saying. There was a time when you had to rent movies that was on a VCR tape, right? And you had to rewind it and turn it back in, right? And so you would rent the movies like 3 for $10. And this shorty named Crystal, from PS32 was like, Uncle Freezy, I like you, but my mama won't let me come out the house. We like 7th graders. You know what I'm saying? We like 7th graders, whatever. She's like, my mama won't, because she be talking about the neighborhood too rough, and she can't trust her daughter out here. But I'm gonna be at the video store with my Uncle Richard. And so my Uncle Richard, cool. You know what I'm saying? He smoked weed. I was like, yeah, I got uncles that smoke weed, but they say crack is whack. This is like little kids. This is how we thinking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on my way over there. and I see my cousin on the way. My cousin lived on Dwight Street. He's like, yo, where you going? I'm like, if I tell my cousin where I'm going, he gonna tell his brother, and his brother gonna tell my 2 other cousins. And next thing you know, we're gonna have a posse walking up to the VCR place, right? And I'm like, I don't know if I want to have a posse walking into. I want to go by myself. You know what I'm saying? So I tell him, he like, yo, come on, man, where you going? Where you going? I'm like, and then Chuck, and then at the time, I got my little radio with me, not a boombox. You remember boomboxes, right? I got my little radio, the little twin cassette deck joint. So I got that. And you know what I'm saying, got me a little bit of money. I got about like $2. I got like $1 and some change in my pocket. So I think I'm breading, you know what I'm saying? I'm fly. Oh, I'm Nicky Barnes now because I got like $2. It's the $1 and some change in my pocket. So I got this tape. So I'm walking, got this little tape, you know what I'm saying? Got this little joint. I think it's like a Fat Boys tape in there. You know what I'm saying? Bumping my little joint. Fat Boys are back. Fat Boys are back. So anyway, I tell my cousin like, yo, hold on. I'm coming. I'm like, nah, B, I don't want you to go. He's like, yo, why you don't want me to see her, do you? And I'm like, I didn't want you to see her. Because back in the day, your whole rep was if you talked to an ugly girl, even if she wasn't ugly, if somebody said she was ugly, your reputation was ruined. You feel me? So I'm like, I don't want you to see, yeah, you know. So anyway, it wound up being me, him, and his brother. My little brother stayed home. Right? Right? Him and his brother and my 2 older cousins from Detroit. They like, oh, you going to the VCR place? I'm gonna go get me a VCR tape too, man. I was meaning to walk down there. I'll just rock with y'all. Hold on. So they call their homeboys, and now it's like 10 of us headed to the VCR place. And we walking through all these hoods. You know what I'm saying? Dudes is like, yo, who y'all supposed to be? And my cousin, he got a smart lip, but he was nice off the hands. My cousin, I ain't gonna say his name, but he was nice off the hands. He mean. He wound up serving like 30 years in the military, like doing like secret ops and stuff. And we should have known that by how crazy he was growing up. But he's like, yo, who y'all supposed to be? He like, yo, we warriors, Saint. Anyway, we get there and we show up. We look like, damn, it was supposed to just be me, right? And Chuck, what happened was I made, yo, you remember you remember how you used to make tapes with different music on it?
Mixtapes, baby.
Mixtapes, yeah. So I made a mixtape for her, and it had like all the fly joints on it at the time. It had like Candy Girl and After the Love Is Gone, and some LTD, like some Holding On, some Strawberry Letter. It's some White-Headed People, some Peaches and Herb, all that on there. And see, I was embarrassed. I didn't want to play that in front of my cousins and them because they'd have been calling me soft, right? So we get to the VCR place and they just bust in. You know how the door had the little thing, the little the chime. At the time, it was like a bell. Say they busting in the store, and it sounded like we was on a field trip, busting in the store. All these dudes. And my cousin's like, yo, where Crystal at? And her Uncle Rich was like, yo, what? And I'm like, man, see, this ain't quite turning out the way I expected. Because my cousin, he a year younger than me, right? You know what I'm saying? So he's like, yo, Crystal at? Yo, Crystal, my cousin here to see you. And I'm like, man, what the what? And my cousin, that's the same age as me, his brother, was like, yo, you are gorgeous, girl. And I'm like, B, go find you a movie. Go find Beach Street or something. And Crystal keep calling me by my government name, my full name in front of them, and they laughing. Like she calling me by my first and last name, like, you know, Uncle Freezy. What's all these people doing? They buying something. And I'm like, yo, can I talk to you outside? She's like, no, I'm working. Anyway, I don't want to tell the rest of this story because I'm gonna get embarrassed.
What? Hold. I just told you I walked the train tracks to go see a girl in another town because those railroad tracks ran through that other town.
Yeah, right.
And you're not going to tell the rest of that story?
Nah. Basically, it ends with me not talking to Crystal no more, and my cousins laughing at me all the way home.
Okay, sounds like a pretty good story.
Because we bust in the movie store looking like full force. That's what it is. We bust in the store looking like full force, right? Yeah, like legit. My
looking
two
for some
big
punk mother suckers.
yeah. My two big muscle-bound cousins, the bullies, they in there like flipping movies and all kind of stuff. Her Uncle Richard is in there like, yo, what's going on? Yo, get out of my store. And she like, yo, Uncle Freezy, you said you was coming. You told me you was bringing the crew. And I was like, yo, I didn't think the crew was coming. And next thing, they mad at me. They kick us out the store. I don't talk to her no more. I don't think I ever see her after that. My cousin, young cousin, the youngest dude out the group, busts in the store. Yo, where Crystal at? My cousin, Uncle Freezy, here to see you. And then my other cousin leaning on the counter, staring her all in her face. And I'm like, yo, what is this? This is comedy. This is comedy, bro. Anyway, she get frustrated. Her uncle put us out the store. She get frustrated with me, like think I'm like a thug gangster. And I'm like, nah, that ain't even me. I don't even know what happened. This thing just got out of control. Chuck, that ain't never happened to you? Like things just got out of control. Things just happened too fast. You like, yo, what just happened?
Yes.
That's what happened. That's what happened. And so this little cutie that I thought was going to be something, it wound up turning out to be nothing. And then, it's just, it's crazy. Anyway, I hate my family, bro.
I can't stand being around people that mess up the. How can you mess this up? Why are you bringing this person out tonight? What are you doing? Like, why?
Right.
I've been in plenty of situations like that, man. Like, bro, what are you doing?
Right.
Relax.
I couldn't even talk to her, Chuck. My cousin was leaning on the counter, staring her in the face. And then full disclosure, it's the same cousin that was hating on me at this lady birthday party. Remember the 18th birthday party? He took me there because he's like, yo, I'm trying to holler.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm hollering it. Yeah, it's the same cousin. Except we was like, at this time, we was like 12. And then, what I'm saying, later on. And listen, and y'all, chat, listen, when I tell y'all the stuff that happened, listen, I'm not saying that I'm Mr. Fly, right? Or that I have all my stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Because it's plenty of, Patra, the reggae artist Patra dissed me to my face 4 times and called security on me. No lie. She dissed me 4 times and then called security on me. Like, security, get this clown out of here. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I thought I'd just say that. Like my life ain't perfect. We laugh sometimes, but trust. Life. Yeah.
But my cousin,
Yeah.
think about this. Think
Mhm.
about you trying to holler at a girl, right? And you got somebody about 3 feet away from you, leaning on the counter like this, looking in the girl face, all awkward. I'm like, yo, get out of here. He like, nah, but she gorgeous. She got beads in her hair. Yo, you remember when girls used to wear the beads in their hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Hey man, has anybody in the chat ever been cock blocked by a relative or a friend? Just do the most at the most inconvenient time. Like, word, you're gonna do that now? Like right now?
Right.
You're gonna act like that? Okay.
Right.
I see why I can't take you nowhere. Can't take you nowhere. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
So you never saw her again.
No.
Did you whoop some butt at least?
No. No. Nah, man. This was my crew. I just didn't want to, because at every circumstance you got to show crew love. You got to show crew love because the crew look out for you. Like them days when you be thirsty, you ain't got no money. They be buying you them quarter waters. You're like, hey, good looking out. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really just be like, you can't really be like flip mode with them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like when you were short, when you like when we was a shorty walking the streets, man, we didn't have bread and stuff like that. So like when a dude would legit get $5, like, and we would go look at, like, I would get $5 and I would gather up all my cousins and everybody, and we would go all in the store together. Even my older cousins, I'd be looking out for them like, yo, you want a Pepsi? Buy them a Pepsi, whatever. We shorties, we was drinking like the quarter juice. Them dudes was drinking like the 16. Yo, 16-ounce sodas back then was 65 cents. I'm like, son, you 65 cents? Are you crazy? He like, I'm a big guy, cuz. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Because he stopped me from getting a lot of ass. Yo, for real.
Okay. Okay.
For real. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? And so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like my goofy cousin, the same one that was doing this on the counter is the same one with the chick from Bayonne. And the same one at the birthday party. It's the same dude. It's the same one. It's the same dude. No lie. Yeah, it's the same one.
Boy, wow. Wow.
Yeah, man, it's the same cousin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
So the video store was before the 18th birthday party.
Yeah, we was like 12. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so he already had that fascination with,
but
in the woman's face.
But he didn't have game. He didn't have game. Like, he was neat and clean and all that stuff. He just didn't know how to talk to girl. He was awkward. He had everything except that thing trying to holler.
Oh, so he was like Mike from the Wood when he first moved there.
Yeah, exactly like that. Couldn't dance, all that. North Carolina. Yeah, that's him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Yeah. And my other cousin, the cousin that's a year younger than me, he had everything. Like, he'd be hollering at the chicks, the little, like, we was in 7th grade, so he was in 6th grade. So all the 5th grade chicks was in love with him. All the 5th grade chicks, just like in love with him. Like, we like when we was in. So I moved away after 8th grade, right? So his high school years, he had all the chicks loved him, but his older brother couldn't pull him like that. He just couldn't. You know, everybody different. Everybody different. I just say it like that. You know, everybody got yeah, everybody's different. Like they own people.
Right.
So yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's crazy.
Um, I don't know, man. Why it be the people that closest to you that just make everything so awkward. They, yeah, man. I remember telling you the story about my summer of love and
Yeah.
and Joanne Martinez. I can say her name. I hadn't seen her since then. I would love to see her what she looks like today.
Okay.
But
You said
when
Angie
I went to
Martinez?
talk
Did
to
she
her,
did she DJ?
like no, Joanne. Joanne.
Oh, I thought you
No.
said Angie Martinez. Okay.
She no, I don't know Angie Ma.
Yeah.
When I went to talk to her, like I was fresh out of junior high school, man. Like we were literally wrestling when she walked up.
Right.
Me and the group of my friends were on the grass wrestling.
Right.
And I was like, man,
Doing boy stuff.
Wait. Yes. I was like, hold up, watch out. I went to talk to her, and my immature friends is like, yo, we're not stopping because you're talking to a girl. Yo, this
Right.
dude put me in like a rear naked chokehold. Yo, I was so mad because I couldn't get out of it, and I'm struggling in front of her. Yo, I was so mad. I was so mad. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, the next part of the story, please understand that I'm a young man with a lot of anger issues. I went in my book bag and pulled out my scissors. I was going to try to stab dude, man. Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you embarrass me like that, man?
Right.
But, good friends intervene. Like, man, come on, man. Like, not that serious. I'm like, yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is. It is that serious, man. That girl, man, I didn't care who was talking to her from that day forward. If she saw me, she stopped, came to wherever I was at, and started talking. I was like, yes. Hey, man, we're going to wrestle on the grass today? Nah. You chilling with that girl again? Yep. Yes, I am.
Down south, we call it tussling. We used to call it tussling.
Yes. Yep. Can I chat? Let me ask this question. I assume that the age range in the chat is at least from 20 to about 70. Anybody that falls in the middle of that, do you still, like if your favorite cousin or your older cousin or your brother, y'all walk in the room while y'all outside, y'all don't ever look at each other up and down like, man, what are you looking at? I bet you won't do nothing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about right now.
Yeah.
Me and my brother still. Every time I go over to them, yo, man, don't touch me.
Right.
Yo, I'm not touching you. I'm like right here. I'm not touching you. Hey, if you touch me, I'm gonna scoop you and slam you. Now, stop.
Right.
And then next thing you know, we tussling, and my mom gets so, for those who don't know, I broke my neck. So my mom, anytime my brother does anything, you're gonna break his neck. I was like, no, it's impossible. It's too many. There's too many titanium rods and screws in there. The doctor said I'll break something else before I break that ever again.
Yeah.
So anyway,
So I know what you mean because I got the same thing going on with my leg. The same thing, like titanium rod and screws, like above my knee, all the way up my thigh, in my hip. I got all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got all that stuff going on. So
wow, Steve Austin.
Hey man,
again.
It ain't my fault. I didn't ask for it.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so I ain't asked for it. It's just what it is. You just got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So do you guys still square up a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit sometimes. Like
Since I done got older,
Mhm.
they be pulling. Yo, you remember when you used to bully me when? Yo, come on, man. Yo, you're a grown man. Yo, your daughter's over there selling Girl Scout cookies, and you crying about what happened in 1985. I mean,
Yes.
come on, man. Uncle Freeze ain't scared of you no more. Yo, your daughter about to go to the prom, B, and you still talk about stuff that happened in 1990. Come on, what you doing? Grow
Yeah.
up.
No.
Yo, for real.
People don't want to, man. No, man, that ball was out. Wait, what?
Yeah.
No, that ball was out, man. You know the light pole is out. That ball was out.
Yeah, man. Still,
Are you-
that's like 30 years ago, and they still don't let it go.
You
So-
talking about a kickball game?
Yeah, you talking about a kickball game in the summer of '87?
Yes.
What are we doing? What are we talking about?
What are you talking about, man? Like, come on.
Yeah, man.
Do you know you can't? Back then, you could have gotten a soda called Tab in '87. You can't get that now. If someone hands you a can of Tab now, if you drink that, it will be the last thing you drink. Because I can guarantee
and
you.
I bought some. I was in Walmart like 2 years ago. I bought some. I saw it. I was like, yo, they selling Tab. I bought some just for the novelty. I don't even know what happened to it. I bought that. I bought that and some cereal when my little brother was in the hospital. I bought Tab and I bought Count Chocula, Frankenberry, and Boo Berry. And because he was in the hospital, he wasn't going nowhere. So I bought it to show him, like, hey man, listen, you know some Frankenberry? And he's like, Frankenberry? What is this? 1983? Yeah, man. I was looking for Mr. T cereal, but they ain't have none.
First of all, yo, we got to give it up. We got to give it up to Mr. T.
Yeah.
Because if you were a little kid like I was a little kid, you had the Mr. T cereal up early in the morning watching the Mr. T cartoon.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
Mr. T, yo.
And the cool thing about Saturday mornings was the Saturday morning cartoons was not like the weekday cartoons. Like Saturday mornings, you wasn't gonna catch He-Man and Transformers, right? Saturday mornings, you was gonna catch the real cartoons. You know what I'm saying? Hulk Hogan Power Hour or something crazy like that, with all the wrestlers on it from WWF.
Yo, wow! Don't do that, because that's gonna make me really walk down memory lane. Rowdy Piper.
Yep.
Hulk Hogan. The Junkyard Dog.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, I remember. I love that. I love.
Yeah, man.
I love that cartoon, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Oh
yeah,
man.
And the funny thing about that stuff, like when I bought it, because my brother was in the hospital, he was all sad. He like, yo, I ain't never gonna be the same. I'm like, man, don't worry about all that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get out of the hospital. We didn't know at the time he was gonna be in the hospital. Like that day, we didn't know he was gonna be in the hospital for 9 more months.
Wow.
Right? Yeah, that day we was thinking like maybe next week. You know what I'm saying? It wound up being like 9 months, and then he had to go to a rehab place, and then a specialized hospital, and then come home. You know what I'm saying? So actually, it was like a year and 4 months, right? But even after that, you know what I'm saying? It was like a year, and then he passed away, going to that on his way to dialysis. You know what I'm saying? And so that's one of the reasons why. And I ain't trying to like put a damper on the party, but that's why sometimes like these outlets and stuff, I do these shows and these channels and stuff because like my little brother passed, and so my life ain't the same. So I kick it with like DSJ, the R&B sensation. DSJ, I Got Your Joint is fire. And DSJ, I Got Your Joint is fire. And so I do these joints, man, to kick it with D'Angelo and Chef NYK and Keyshawn and a whole bunch of other people and Chuck Allen's and people, because it kind of replaced a little bit of the stuff in my heart that's gone away. You know what I'm saying? Because the stuff that's going away, I ain't never getting it back. You know what I'm saying? Like my little brother passed away, he ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying, when I see y'all, I just, you know, laugh and kick it with y'all, and that be like where I get like that feel of the thing that's missing. And so, you know, because I get accused of a lot of stuff. Like people like, man, you only do it so you can get a bunch of subscribers. And then I'll be like, then what? I get a bunch of subscribers, then what? Then what happened? You just want to be big like Sim. And then what? You just want to be like Knicks Fan TV. And then once I do that, then what happened? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing, don't, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing after that. But when you form like friendships and kinships with people, like listen to their life experiences and laugh at them, because you really, like when I laugh at Chuck, I'm actually laughing at myself, because a lot of the stuff that he's saying is stuff that I kind of went through, kind of similar to what he went through. And so we kind of sharing experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like Chuck wrestling on the ground with his friends, standing up with grass stains all over his clothes, trying to holler at a chick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's familiar.
Yes.
To me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I imagine since we ran over by this much, Chuck, I imagine that we probably won't do a KMD until later. Yeah, I probably wind up doing a KMD later on.
Yeah, I gotta get. Whenever we wrap, I'm definitely gonna get some sleep, because my eyes are definitely burning at the moment.
Right.
But
and we said at the beginning, we said at the beginning of this joint, like, yo, hey man, I'm tired.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I knew it was gonna go over. I knew it. Hey, so let's just wrap right here. Let's wrap right here. And then if time presents itself in a day where I can do something else, man, and you got some free time, some spare time, and not to dominate your time with random internet stuff, but if you got some time later on, maybe we can put some stuff together and jump back to it. Right now, though, I would love to hit a pillow.
Yeah, I have to do that. I have to do that too, sir.
All right. Well, if you wrap up, man, I'll be backstage doing some stuff. Hey, listen. Oh, I want to run the Chop It Up intro for everybody to see that. So whenever you rap, I'm gonna go ahead and hey, let me show the Chop It Up intro first, and then we rap.
Go ahead.
My bad. Maybe if I take this off. Yo, that's fire, bro. I did that in like, so what beat is that? That's a Chuck Allen beat, right?
Yes, sir.
That's a Chuck. Okay.
Yes.
That
Yes, sir.
that right there is a Chuck Allen beat. Yo, I gotta start putting it on the screen, like the Chuck Allen stuff. Then that way people can give you credit for your work. And TikTok told me that I couldn't play it, by the way. TikTok says this beat belongs to Chuck Allen or something. We'll figure it out. All right, you ready to get out of here, boss? You want me to close it out then?
All right.
Hey, thank you everybody for watching. This is the extended version of the Punch Drunk Uncle Freezy and Chuck Allen, you know what I'm saying, vibes and stuff live in the mornings. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll try not to squeeze 4 hours into a 1 hour show. We will holler at y'all later. Peace.